My wife and I went to the JW Marriott San Antonio Hill Country Resort and Spa for our Babymoon. In this video, I'm going to share with you the experience that me and my wife had at the resort. And hopefully it'll help you narrow down if you want to have your next vacation here or your Babymoon here. So of course, since we were in San Antonio, we decided to check out the iconic Riverwalk. From the Riverwalk to the hotel, it's about a 20 to 25 minute drive. We had a quick lunch here before we went and checked in the hotel. So you can either pay $39 a day for valet parking, or you can park yourself. The walk isn't too bad if you park in the first 2 levels. However, there are 6 levels and each level gets further and further away from the resort. So when we got to the hotel for the check-in, we were still slightly too early and our room was not ready yet. So we decided to check out the Crooked Branch, which is basically a lobby bar on steroids. They not only offer drinks here, but they also offer food. My wife and I both highly recommend trying the deviled eggs here, as they were quite delicious. Unfortunately, I forgot to get a video clip of the deviled eggs. This is my first time at a JW Marriott, and I have to say that these are probably the nicest room keys I've ever seen. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and check out the room that we stayed in. So we stayed in the guest room with 1 king and a Juliet balcony. And what the Juliet balcony is, it just means that you can't walk out. They also offer walkout balconies, but we didn't get that room. You can also have this room with 2 queen instead of 1 king. I was very glad to see that on both sides of the bed that they had 3 outlets and 2 USB charging ports. This was great for someone like me who travels with a bunch of electronics that all needs charging. There are also additional outlets near the TV. Conveniently, they also have these HDMI and VGA ports so that if you ever want to hook your computer up to the TV, it makes it easy. And just in case you're wondering, this room does have a coffee maker in it. Another nice little touch was that it allowed you to log into your own internet streaming services. This is a great option should you need to entertain the little ones for a little while, or if you need some music in the background while you wind down for the day. Of course, if you do use this, make sure to clear your personal credentials before you check out of the hotel room. The bathroom offers both a bathtub and a stand-in shower. Of course, the next place we checked out was the resort's main event, the River Bluff. This is basically a mini water park. After the drive from Houston, we decided to take it easy, so we just took a couple laps around the lazy river. So after the lazy river, we got pretty hungry, so we decided to check out High Velocity. This is basically your sports bar with bar food. While this was a great atmosphere to watch sports, the food was not good. My wife and I did not enjoy either of our meals. She had a hamburger and I had the tenders, and I would highly not recommend ordering the tenders. They were quite dry. The dessert was good though. I also want to mention that if you have kids, they do offer a buffet for them, so they don't have to order off the regular menu. Right outside of High Velocity, there are 4 tables for you to play a game of chess or checkers, and around the corner from there are 2 pool tables. When we were on the way to the lazy river, we did see a sign for live music, so we decided to go and check it out. So live music turned out that it wasn't actually a band, but just a single person sitting on a chair playing his guitar. Don't get me wrong, he was good, but not quite what I had in mind. In retrospect, we should have tried out the tacos they had up here. I don't believe that this Riverbend grill is here every night, as we didn't see it on Sunday night. One last thing you can do up here is that you can pay $25 to play the virtual reality Vive machines. As we were heading back to the hotel room, we noticed that they were actually playing a movie out in the main pool area. We didn't stay for it as it was a little bit chilly outside and it was getting a little bit late and we were tired. So the next morning we decided to have breakfast at Cibolo Moon, which is normally a Tex-Mex place, but we did overhear some customers talking about an amazing buffet they had. When we got there though, they were having a special Easter brunch buffet that was $65, which was a little bit more than what my wife and I wanted to spend for breakfast. Luckily though, they said they were offering their normal breakfast over at High Velocity. Since this was supposed to be Cibolo Moon's normal breakfast buffet, we decided to give High Velocity another chance. I'm happy to inform you guys that the buffet was actually really good, especially the smoked salmon that really hit the spot for me. After breakfast, we decided to lounge around the pool area. We went to the adult-only area, which is the infinity pool. Not quite as impressive as what we expected or envisioned from the image they had on their website, but it was an infinity pool nonetheless. Of course, my wife could not ride on any of these slides. However, I couldn't pass up the opportunity with these no lines. This one here required a tube, either a single person tube or a double tube. The ride overall was very tame, so I think this is good for all ages. The next ride offered two different types of slides. One slide is your typical slide, but quite steep. The best way I can explain the other slide is basically you would stand on a trap door that opens up below you and drops you into the slide. While that might sound scary, it's actually not quite as bad. It's not as steep as the other slide, which I found a little bit more intense. For lunch, we didn't even have to leave the area, as the Rivertop Grill actually has waiters and waitresses around the whole water park area, so you can order from them. We ended up ordering a hot dog meal from them, and while the hot dog was normal, the fries were really good. In case you're wondering, there is an area dedicated for kids, and they have lifeguards on duty. So for dinner, we narrowed it down to two options, either 18 Oaks or Cibolo Moon. 18 Oaks is basically a steakhouse, so the pricing is a little bit higher, and Cibolo Moon, of course, is Tex-Mex. After looking at both menus, we decided that we would save a little money and head to Cibolo Moon. We actually ended up not ordering from the regular menu and went with the dinner buffet, which was $29 a person. This buffet was actually not Tex-Mex. I wouldn't say it's more of American style. It has a salad bar and has roast beef, baked chicken, and all that other good stuff. What was really good about this buffet is the desserts, so if you like desserts, I highly recommend this buffet. Cibolo Moon actually also has a nice tequila bar, which is basically a large menu of different type of tequilas. I ended up getting a Mexican martini, which I liked a lot, and my wife actually got a mocktail, which is the whole drink concoction without the alcohol. So after dinner, we decided to check out their hilltop fire pit, which is actually where they host a s'mores making event every night from 6 to 8. And of course, since we were actually quite full from dinner still, we did not participate in the making and eating of the s'mores. We just wanted to check out the environment. However, there were quite a bit of kids enjoying the s'mores there. Here are additional activities or places you can visit at the resort. Since me and my wife were short on time, we were only here for 2 days, we didn't get to visit these places. Playing video games in a game room, table tennis, a fitness room, the whole golf course that we totally ignored as neither me nor my wife enjoy playing golf, a spa which also actually has a bistro around that area that we also did not check out. I'm not sure if they have this for every weekend, however during the Easter weekend they had this schedule here with different activities throughout the day. I do wish that they had this schedule online as I didn't know about it. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more reviews like this. And make sure to subscribe if you like this video and also give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time.